Today we're starting a new segment called Real Talk with TT. This is where you can ask Troy any question you want and he'll answer it on the air without even knowing what we're going to present. Troy, are you ready for this?
I just cheated a little bit,
Troy.
everyone. I know. I went and printed out the questions because I was nervous.
Listen, Real Talk with TT is one of those things where we want to give it to you raw, so no more of that, okay?
I know.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So get ready for it.
All right.
First question.
Yeah.
All right, this comes from Samantha C. She's been living with a guy for 3 years, and he hasn't asked her to get married yet. What do you think she should do?
All right. Well, if he hasn't proposed to you, Samantha, that's a problem to begin with. But here's the thing. What's he doing living with you if you haven't got a commitment from him already?
Ooh.
I just think that if he's going to move in and he hasn't put a ring on it or a promise for engagement, I just think, you should reassess. Here's the reason why, is that I think there's a time limit for women in marriage and them wanting to have children and things like that. And I think you have to be realistic. She obviously loves him, but here's the thing, you need to sit him down and have that conversation. But you were with your gal for how long before you proposed?
Brandy and I were together for 10 years.
Yeah.
And I proposed after 8 years, and we lived together for about 3 years. So
Okay.
very similar to that.
Yeah.
And I like what you said, but we'd always talked about it.
If the conversation is there, yes. If he's not doing it, Samantha, you need to move on, my friend.
Real
Or
talk.
just maybe, give him a nudge.
Yeah. Real
you
talk
know?
with TT.
I'm not saying throw him out of the house, but I wouldn't be living with someone for 3 years
Right.
and not have a firm commitment.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so next question. This is from Heather W. I have low energy all the time, and I don't know how or what to do to
You make this
brighten my
sound so
day
dramatic,
or
David.
face. Listen, it's real. What do you think would help me? From
Okay,
Heather?
well, I'll be honest about this one right now because I'm going through it myself, Heather. Men and women, go and have your testosterone and hormones checked.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, actually, testosterone for women, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it affects
Yeah, it
them.
does.
You're
okay.
right on.
Just wasn't sure about that. So go and have your full blood work done. I think that is what you definitely should be doing. I can totally guarantee that you may be low in vitamin D. Most people are as you're getting a little bit older. I also know that you should go and have some vitamin B shots. Places like, I know this sounds crazy, David's place. Do you know what I mean? Wells, most doctors do vitamin B shots. And I think you can even have them done at the chemist. The pharmacy, I should say, but just double check that. But I know the feeling. You're probably low, and trust me, get on the fish oil tablets. They're the best.
No, that's
the
good
best.
advice.
Yeah.
Okay, next. This is from Brad. I'm not
Brad.
happy with my job. I want to completely change my career. Do you have any advice?
Totally, I did it myself, man. 6 years ago, I decided to move to a completely different country, change my career. Here's the thing. Every job you have, whether it's my job right now, your job, because you have your own businesses, no matter, you should always have an exit plan. Now, when I say an exit plan, I'm not saying that that's for next week or you're going to quit your job tomorrow. What I'm saying is, if you want to change your career, what are the steps that it's going to take for you to be able to change that career? Does that mean moving to another state? If so, what is that going to cost you? If that means you maybe just wanting to change from being in a store as a clothing assistant, in a work environment there, into something more of a educational tool where you need to go to school at night.
Right.
You have to plan these things. Don't just quit your job and then just do whatever.
I like that. Okay, last question. This is from Angela. My 26-year-old son lives in my basement and will not help around the house. Do you have any advice on what I should tell him?
Yeah, get him out. How old? 26? Look, I don't want to say that. I shouldn't say that. At 26, I love the fact that he wants to live at home with his mum and dad. Angela, I hope it's mum and dad, or it's not your boyfriend that you've kept him down there. I just think at 26, if you're not helping out in the house, you could always ask him to pay for a housekeeper.
Yeah, that's true. Make him contribute.
Do you know what I mean? If he's not contributing, then you have a major problem, and you need to think about what you can do to get him out altogether. Because if he's causing you stress by him living in the basement and not helping out, why do you need to go through that? You're too old.
Troy,
he's 26.
How do you open that conversation up, though?
Listen, I've said it to friends as well, that you need to contribute.
Yeah.
If you want to be a part of my life,
Right.
you have to pay in some sort of way. I'm not saying that they have to pay for groceries and food and all the things that go on, but you have to contribute what you can afford to do.
I think these are great.
Yeah.
Make sure you send in your questions to middaykentucky@wtvq.com so that we can get more of
Yeah.
what they're really looking for.
No, we're not going to tell everyone your last name or anything like that, but I want some good ones, people.
Yeah.